G'day folks, welcome to another video of Limit Gaming. This video is about my thoughts on Watch Dogs Legion. I didn't actually buy the game. I actually spent 20 bucks for the Ubisoft Plus subscription thing where you gain access to all their games. And I'm actually quite glad that I did that, because I definitely wouldn't want to spend 90 bucks to 120 bucks on this game, considering that I've completed the game and the DLCs in 34 hours. Honestly, I spent most of the time just recruiting members. I was playing on hard mode with an Iron Man mode on, where if your operator dies, they're dead forever kind of thing. My favorite operators were if they had a silenced weapon, like a silenced P9. That was so overpowered. Just 2 shots in the head and they're dead. Most of the time it's just 1 shot in the head, and you feel like a badass when that happens. Honestly, when I first started playing this game, the controls for the vehicle's steering was so weird. Fortunately, there is you can customize that in the settings, and it felt a lot more smoothly. That honestly should be available for all racing games. So thumbs up for Ubisoft for that. They also enabled eye tracking. So I had an eye tracker, the Tobii 4C eye tracker. Instead of having your cursor over things like vehicles or people or devices or drones, you just look at it and you can hack it. So it was very convenient, and that was really fun. Just looking at items and looking at objects and quickly hacking into them. Honestly, with the story mode, it was such a cliche. It was quite a disappointment. You're talking about this 0-day organization. You're like building up. You're trying to find who's behind this terrorist attacks, and then when you finally find out, it's like anticlimactic. Honestly, there's no boss fight. There's no like epic scene or anything like that. It's just like, kind of thing. So I was really disappointed with that. The story mode it's just a massive disappointment, but the mechanics behind this game is really fun, honestly. I'm just messing around in this gameplay. Honestly, after you finish the story mode, there's nothing really to do. Actually, as soon as I finished the story mode, Bagley was just like, hey, go around to these different locations and take a photo of these, you know? And usually those missions are like, go from one end of the city to the next end of the city, and then just constantly, and you're doing that for 10 times, you know? So I didn't even bother doing that quest, that mission. I was like, stuff that, I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm just going to kill everyone, honestly. So, yeah. I think Ubisoft has this reputation where they don't actually try with story mode, the main missions and all that. It's kind of half-assed, you know. With the Far Cry's, it's like that. With New Dawn, it's more like mechanics and features instead of story objectives, and even with the side missions, they become repetitive. When you're recruiting people, you will face the same mission like 3 or 4 times, even if not more, probably. And just like skip dialogue, I don't care. It's the same mission, you know. And every time that happens, you're like, it ruins the immersion, you know. You really want to get attached to these recruits, but you can't when they're having the same problems. Oh, you have to steal these files. Or you have to disarm this car bomb because something. Or I've been tracked down by Albion. It's so stupid, honestly. But there's pros of this game. The AI is really great. You just feel like walking around, just listen to people's conversations. the tech, upgrading your tech over time is it's actually fun. But that's pretty much it. It's a beautiful game, but honestly, that's the thing about games. If there's no story, no content, what's the point? Honestly, you only can do so much without a story till you lose interest. So, like I said, I wasn't even rushing the game. I was just doing whatever, and it only took me 34 hours to complete it. Some people try to do speed runs and all that, but I actually took my time, and I definitely wouldn't spend $120 for the Ultimate Edition, considering that I completed all these DLCs within an hour or two. And you're paying with a season pass. You're basically paying for a whole new game, like $50 for a season pass. So it's a total ripoff. But I didn't experience any bugs. I didn't, occasionally I would get like frame drops randomly, like maybe for 5 seconds or so, and that kind of ruins the immersion a little bit. And could get you killed, which is annoying. But other than that, it's been fine. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. I hope you guys have a awesome Christmas and spending time with your family. And I'll talk to you guys later.
Drones deployed to arrest the suspect. Total the target's vehicle. Control, we are pursuing the target.